What's good, YouTube? Back with another video. Today we're gonna talk about the new Dragon Ball patch that dropped like a few days ago, and I think they made a lot of interesting changes. Some really good, some not so much. So to start off, we should probably talk about the biggest thing that they probably did. Well, I should say biggest, but the most controversial, which is the change to the top 4 characters in the game, being Lab Coat, Vegito, Gogeta Blue, and Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. They changed the meter gain that they got this patch. Both the fusions, actually not both the fusions, but Gogeta Blue, was it? Yeah, Gogeta Blue, Vegito, and Lab Coat all got 50% meter nerf, so they don't build as much meter as they used to. If we were to do a basic combo with Lab Coat here. She doesn't even build a bar of her BNB combo, which she actually used to back the last patch. She used to build almost like 1.5 of just the BNB, which is actually really huge, because now the double fusion Lab Coat teams are really nerfed and they can't really 2-touch you as much, but they're still a very strong like team, because you know they still have the rest of their synergy. The same thing happened with Zamasu, Hit, and Janemba, but they didn't get as big of a nerf to their meter. I think they all got 25% nerf, which is kind of weird because all 3 of these characters weren't meant to build meter, they're meant to like spend it. But I think they just made that change because if they just nerfed the meter gain on the top tiers, then these 3 characters would definitely run the battle. There's also the fact that Lab Coat, she got her spin nerfed. You can actually reflect them on block. So if I were to set the dummy to reflect, if I do Beyblade, I just get reflected. Even if you true string, it just doesn't work. Same goes with on her assist, her A assist. Just gets reflected. Now let's look at the Vortex assist, and it doesn't get reflected. So this is actually really huge. She can't just skip neutral with Beyblade plus assist. If I do something like this, this used to be in a true string, you could just get in just like that, but she can't do that anymore. So if you ever see Lab Coats doing that in this patch, you could just reflect it, because they're definitely knowledge checking you to see if you know. So let's talk about some other characters. This isn't going to be a breakdown of the entire patch, just like the most notable changes. So I should have said that before in the video, because I think this patch actually might change the meta quite a bit. You won't just be seeing the fusions and Lab Coat all the time. Alright. So we should talk about the elephant in the room, which is Baby, Super Saiyan Vegeta, and Android 18. These 3 characters I think are like some of the biggest winners of the patch, alongside Blue Vegeta. I probably should have put them on the team, but I completely forgot. But yeah, those 4 characters I think are the biggest winners, and I think honestly Adult Gohan as well, because Adult Gohan did not get touched at all. And if you know Adult Gohan from last patch, he was ridiculous, and he still is because they haven't changed him. So let's talk about it. First of all, 9 frames, a 9 frame low, that actually boosts you forward. But last patch this was 11 frames I think. Yeah, it was like 11 frames, so this is actually really good because he actually gets better mix-ups now. Like, one of the things about Baby that made him like balanced was that he had really poor frame data. His frame data was what made him like, you know, bearable, because he had a lot of tools like very good zoning, he could steal assists, and just like, you know, he had poor frame data just to like make up for it. Like, even his meter gain, like, he's a really good buy. He's probably one of the best buys in the game. and they just decided, you know, let's just give up bad frame data, just like negate like a lot of his good stuff, you know, make a balance. But they just decided, you know what, this patch, let's just forget all about that and just, you know, buff him to the roof. Like, this got sped up as well. Yeah, right there. He couldn't do this last patch. There was a gap between I think 2M and 5M. And they just decided, and now that it's sped up, you can actually just like do things like this. Like true string and then on 5M. And then backdash because he's -1. You can't really punish him. Unless you have like a really long reach in normal or a DP. But if you actually wanted to end string safely with Baby, you could just do this. Which you could do last patch, but you could actually reflect him if he tried to do like 2M, 5M, I think. Or was it like 2L, 5M? I mean, this is still a gap, but the fact that you could actually like true string into 5M now is ridiculous because you don't know when he's gonna end his strings now. He can true string you and still be safe. Then we have Super Saiyan Vegeta. This character was low tier for like majority of the game. Like when the game first came out, he was top tier because he had the best assist. He was like the best support character as I call. He had good, like, you know, good frame there for his time. But after like season 1, like the first few patches, he just dropped dramatically. And in this patch, they decided, you know what, we're just gonna go crazy. At first, I wasn't convinced that he was really that good from the patch, but like after watching it and experimenting, this character is probably like gonna be played a lot more. He's probably actually gonna be meta again. So let's start with this. This move is special cancelable now. You could super dash out of it, special cancel. You can't super dash him as easily if he uses this move. Like that. You actually can like just randomly super dash at Super Saiyan Vegeta now. He can actually just DP you and he can do it really late. Next up, like his conversions from full screen are way better now. If you get a hit confirmed with this, you get a full combos. So yeah, just giving him this change was really good. He also got a J2M now, so you get fearless knockdown after consecutive energy blast, and you even like left right off of it and get a full combo. Yeah, with the J2M you literally can get so much damage. And even if you don't have EX to confirm, you can just do this. I dropped it, but you get the idea. There's also his new change to 236L, where you can just cross up afterwards. So if you have like a good assist like a beam or something, high block set assist, you could just left right off of just anything. Then we have 18. 18 players can no longer downplay their character. Let's be real. This character this character was really strong before, and she's still strong. She's even more stronger now with the patch. Like all of our 18 calls, I think, goes further now. Like they go almost full screen now. I think the only change is that the only nerf she got was like EX18. He isn't as on screen as long as he used to, but that's not even a problem, to be honest, because she has all these really good options in neutral. If she's on block, barrier. You only last patch, like before this patch, you only could have done 17 barrier in the air. But with the new change, she could actually make special cancels on whiff, so she could just barrier cancel into 17 now on whiff. And I think this is really strong, just having 2 barriers back to back, which she couldn't do before unless she was in the air. And now she can do it on the ground too. And even if she doesn't want to, if you're like putting her in a block string, she just does this.
What's the matter?
Now you have to eat up level 3 and then you get mixed. So if you thought 18's neutral was already good, it's really good now, like it's way better. Then there's Riza. This character has always been controversial because every patch he gets buffed and everyone's like, oh, he's going to be top tier now, and he never does. But I want to see how that changes now, because I think the changes they give them now are very interesting. Buff, like they actually made his assists usable now. His assists were really bad before, but now you can actually like call them at different angles now. Let's see if I can get it. There we go. You actually call the assist in front of you now, or you call it further along. Even with this B assist, call the slow orb, let's call it fast orb. And I think this is really good because it switches up the timing. I think you even do this on point. And I think this is gonna really like change up his zoning, because now you have to respect him on the ground. Cause he just do stuff like this. And you start jumping, he can just call like an assist, like an anti-air assist to like stop you. Or he can just, if he recovers in time, just twitch. I think stuff like that is really good for the character. They give him some more stuff, but I'm not a Frieza player. I don't know much about this character. Not a lot of people who play him are really that good. If you really want a good Frieza player, you can watch people like KJ Pixel, Alucard, stuff. People like those. They're really good with Frieza if you want to watch them. They could probably tell you a lot more than I could. So yeah, like earlier I mentioned about Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta. This character, I think this character is going to be seen a lot more in play, in competitive play, because there was a change that they made. One attack in particular, I think actually takes this character to another level, and it's his big bang attack. This move can be super dash cancel and special cancel, right? And this is really good because it actually opens up way more combo routes than before, and he actually gets like way better TOD usage of this character. I'm not gonna say they do TODs all day, but I think it's really good because first of all, this move is plus on block, even if you're in the corner. Plus 3. So if you're not expecting it, you can just do this, and like you just call him the scissors after and you get a 50-50, right? Because that it gets special cancelled. So if you're not reflecting the first hit big bang attack, you're actually gonna get 50-50. I don't know what his actual BNBs are now with the change, but he can do things like this.
On a scale of 1 to 10.
Yeah, so we can do stuff like that. I don't know if that's optimal, I don't play this character, but you can see a lot of clips of like Vegeta being these TODs of like the new changes. And like I think he's really good now. Well, he was always good, but I think he just raised like really high up now with these changes. Then we have this menace. Golly, what did they do to this man? He was a really good last patch, and he just decided, you know what, let's just make him even more top tier. First of all, a safe on block full screen Lariat. This is actually way better than Vegeta's Lariat now. Second of all, his assist. I'm probably not playing the right assist. Yeah. Then we have this assist. First of all, he calls 2 Ginyu Force members now as an assist. Calls Goldo and Rikuma at the same time, which I think is ridiculous because they actually combo into each other. I think like the block stun is like, and the setups are gonna be way more ridiculous now because you have to watch out for a lot more stuff with this character. Second of all, 5H. This is first of all, this 5H is a low, which was always the case with this 5H, but now you can cancel in the Ginyu Force, which puts a much bigger mind game and like mental stack with this character because this character was already like ridiculous. And you do all of this and you just call like an assist Ginyu Force. Like there's so much happening on screen. And this character really a launch check. And it got even worse with this patch. Second of all, well, third of all, I should say, you could actually like act out of his level 2 now. You can just like do crazy stuff like that now. Stuff like that to get like extra like extensions. And I don't know why they gave him this. I don't know what the purpose was. I think like originally this move was supposed to be used as like, you know, I don't have the chance to body change, let me just use a level 3 as a level 1. And I think that's just about it. I think that's all I wanted to talk about. The rest of the characters, I think they got really nice changes, but not something I would really talk about. Maybe Yamcha. It's probably just gonna be like a lightning round. His farm is basically a Guilty Gear 6P. If you use anything that isn't like a low, you're gonna get like counter hit it out of it. 5H also got like 4 involved. I don't know why, but in some cases you could actually use this to bait out like sparks, certain level 3s. Like I saw a clip of Gogeta level 3 getting like counter hit by Yamcha's 5H. Just more changes, but I think those are like the only 2 that were worth mentioning. But yeah, this patch is really gonna change things up. I think characters like Blue Vegeta, Ginyu, 18, you're gonna see characters like that raise up. Gohan is still gonna be on top as well. You're gonna see a lot less double fusion slap codes because of the Vegeta nerf, so everyone wants the 2-touch. That might not be the case as much in this patch. I'm still gonna stick with my team of Gotenks, Zamsu, Lab Code for now. I may drop Lab Code, maybe, but I like playing Lab Code too much to drop her. But if I do, I'll probably play Beerus. But other than that, I think this is gonna be a unique patch. I think we're gonna see a lot more diverse teams, a lot more different situations happening. You're gonna see a lot more Nappa and Ginyu players for sure because they were rising up last patch. This patch they're definitely gonna be played a lot more. There's no doubt about it. A lot of people said they wanted to see characters like Ginyu, Blue Vegeta, 18. You're probably gonna regret saying that because those characters were really ridiculous. Like, let's be honest, if you watch people like Nitro play 18, you already know this character was already too strong. I think she was fine where she was, but giving her those buffs were really like they wanted her to be probably the best character in the game. I might be saying that too soon. This patch just came out probably like I think 4 days ago. But yeah, Ginyu, Blue Vegeta, you know, those characters you're gonna see them a lot more. Characters like Hit, Janemba, and Zamasu, they're definitely gonna still have their like dedicated followers and fan base. They're still gonna be like top tier characters. But as usual, like those type of characters don't get played as often. But yeah, that's all I wanted to talk about for today. There's a lot more buffs that went around, but those are the ones I wanted to discuss mostly. And I think because those characters might be like the ones you're gonna see a lot more in this patch, like I said before. But yeah, if you like this video, drop a like, share. I mean, I shouldn't really be saying that because if you really like the content, you probably just prefer to do it anyway. But yeah, talk to you guys later.